Good afternoon. So I have been the University Registrar on campus for 2 years, 1 month, and 20 days. Yes, counting is what registrars do best. And I've been busy leading a sea change in our office, which has been a huge organizational shift. C stands for Staff Engaged Assessment. For those that don't know, the Office of the Registrar provides key student and academic services and resources. Imagine what campus would be like without transcripts, class rosters, schedules, grades. Oh my. What would the Wisconsin Alumni Association and the UW Foundation do without feeds of our student data? Registrars like to talk about credits, and I'd like to begin by giving credit where credit is due. Thanks to Darren Harris in the Office of Quality Improvement for his guidance and insight on helping me to be inclusive around restructuring the Office of the Registrar. Credit also goes to my leadership team for accepting the challenge to push through and be bold these 6 months, and to the entire staff in the Office of the Registrar for their incredible work that they've done throughout this process. A little bit of background. The Office of the Registrar lost a critical mass of key leadership position as all 3 associate director level positions had left the organization. Along with key losses in leadership positions, we also lost staff to retirements, other opportunities, and, well, just life. This unique opportunity enabled our office to step back and strategically think about the best way to permanently fill these positions to meet both our internal needs as well as our commitment to provide vital campus resources. We also knew that we had to be prepared for uncertain futures of MOOCs, flipped classrooms, flex degrees, mobile everything, along with federal and state mandates. It was important for us to assess where we were, but more importantly, where we needed to go to support campus. We aligned with key strategic initiatives, education innovations, and administrative excellence, which further encouraged us to move toward innovative and efficient ways of doing business. Since these innovations or initiatives required a strong commitment from our office, it became in our best interest to perform an assessment to confirm our office was set up and organized properly to accomplish these goals. The team conducted an assessment of our current organizational structure, who reports to whom, major functional areas, overall management structure, and matched that with the needs of our internal and external customers to determine key gaps in our service as it relates to needs. In 5 weeks, we collected thousands of data elements and then quickly realized we couldn't get through the mountains of data in the timeline we established. A suggestion was made by staff to engage them more proactively. Instead of us presenting as a leadership team to staff and them reacting, we formed 5 cross-functional working groups. These groups reviewed themed areas of assessment, data to identify key findings, and make recommendations that they presented to the entire office as well as a final report. We call this Staff Engaged Assessment, thus the sea change for the Office of the Registrar. Our data showed that we needed to move from a functional-based organization to a cross-functional matrix organization to improve communication and collaboration, as well as to provide services more efficiently and holistically. We also learned that we needed cross-functional service teams that would create opportunities for staff to collaborate with colleagues outside of their individual functional areas. The outcomes of sea change include innovations and efficiencies for both our organization and the campus. However, it wasn't long before we realized we were not just reorganizing, but we were also changing the culture in the Office of the Registrar. With the assessment, or while the assessment was key and the data was important, it has been about creating an expectation for staff engagement through communication and collaboration. I'm proud to say that our process had a very high level of integrity and from the beginning stressed transparency and engagement. We held open and honest staff meetings, and even though at times they were uncomfortable, they were necessary for everyone to understand the different points of view in the office. We also realized that our leadership had to transform and shift from task-focused to more staff development-focused. The success of our organization depends on us investing in the growth and development of our staff. Our reorganization and this paradigm shift in our culture are the foundational building blocks that will allow us to support whatever comes our ways in terms of educational and administrative innovations. And that's empowering. So what does it mean to take this on as a new leader on the UW-Madison campus? Well, I'm the first to admit I've been the recipient of a lot of luck. Some impeccable timing, and not to mention a vice provost who saw the power of energy and passion. But I believe it was also that sense of urgency to be results-oriented that you gave UW-Madison the youngest registrar in the AAU. As a new leader on campus, it didn't take long to realize the people here are our most treasured and powerful asset. As leaders, we need to create and empower that engaging community and work together to instill a great sense of urgency for innovation. The Office of the Registrar recognized this urgency and has taken steps to lay the groundwork for you all to do what you need to do on Wisconsin.